It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
A man coming off a great rookie year, it's Dameon Pierce.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Now, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Mustang 19.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. This will be complete to Mechie. 11 more on that one and another first down.
19 Tiger.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Sink right. 11 Agate.
Now Lawrence.
Buying time to his left.
He'll drop this one off with ETN.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Jaguars at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
From the shotgun, Lawrence
steps away to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards he needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Will Anderson in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown out on it. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now Lawrence to throw. And one more time, here's Kirk.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient. Excellent job blocking. Finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
On first down, here's Stroud.
He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off.
And the Jags are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measure.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up on the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward.
And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ball right right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 7.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Cut back team. Cut back team. Street. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here. 1st and 10.
Flush to his right.
This ball caught by Mechie. Down inside the 10.
Touchdown, Texans.
John Mechie.
His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Texans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Dancing to his left. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Go, let's go.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
On red.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37.
That good for 19 and a first down.
It's great seeing that type of run from Etienne. And look, I know we couldn't consider him for Rookie of the Year last year, but it really was his rookie season since an injury cost him all 2021. And he looked like a Rookie of the Year, 9th in the NFL with over 1,100 yards for a surging Jaguars offense.
Think right open. Hey, I'm gun.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Wide open receiver complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Red, 23. Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He was brought down by Malik Collins.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Lawrence will throw.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. He's got him in, complete. A gain of 32 that time. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth. Yes. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Stroud getting his offense to the line quickly.
Looking to throw.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
Like it's been this negative ways he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence.
Forced out to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Gun. 11, Agate. There we go. Hey, Jupiter. 13, Lou.
On third down, Lawrence.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Jamal the first half is winding down.
And the Jags will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Now Folk for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Stroud now on 2nd down.
And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville.
Final preparations being made for the second half.
As we now go downstate to Orlando
and also
check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call in the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
11, Agate. Here we go.
Second half starts with a run by Etienne.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Now Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Will Anderson
in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
13, Luke. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
3 yards on that last run, so here is 2nd and 7 from the 28.
Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
They'll run with Etienne.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Etienne once more.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 1. Running out of the gun with Etienne.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And his throw here's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Lawrence.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Go, let's go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this Texans defense stands tall. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start by running the option to the right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates.
Stroud out of the gun here. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Devin Singletary out of the backfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This tight end's good. He might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. 4th down. Stroud going to try to throw for it. Open man is chosen. He's got him. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Here goes Stroud again. His throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Dragon 60. Go.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw yet again here. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Ready?
3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Come back team.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Open man there is Collins, complete. Down inside the 10. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 38 yards. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fair catch, near the 25-yard line. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On red.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Tackled by the cornerback, Derek Stingley.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
He'll buy some time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Jalen Petrie picking up the sack on a safety blitz.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Take right open. Here we go.
Lawrence.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Etienne up the middle.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Jerry Hughes on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Hey, Ryan.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, kill.
Another tote for Etienne.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercept it. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. First down, they go right back to Pierce. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Pierce will try to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Gun. 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Lawrence looking for the out route here, and it's completed to Kirk. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
Throwing now, Lawrence. Being chased out left.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Hey, go.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Sink right. Silver.
Here's Lawrence. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans have just about sewn up this football game. Well, this game has not been short on intrigue, but that's the backbreaker right there, and it's going to put any hope of victory to bed.
Yeah, they knew they needed the touchdown, and when you have that little time remaining, they know they've got no choice except to go for broke, and that they did. But the interception, that means defeat.
Here we go. Strike.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Houston, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.